A lot has changed in the 1 month that we moved into this apartment.
And one big change, we have a baby now.
That's right. The first time we moved in, our son had not been born, huh?
Yeah, I was pregnant. I made his bed, prepare his clothes and all stuff for him. And now he over here with us.
Today is not only a special video because it's 1 month, or a little bit over, perhaps over a month that we moved in here. We're going to be showing you the changes, but it's also Ksenia's birthday. And today is Ksenia's birthday, and we love her so much. We got these flowers for her this morning. How do you feel about that?
I'm really happy. I have everything. It's my birthday cake, it's my flowers, and my husband.
And well, with that being said, we're going to show you the changes that have happened in the apartment. We're going to try to put Felix to sleep, or he's probably going to eat. You'll see more of Ksenia later. Starting off with the master bedroom, we have this bed that is so comfortable, and actually in this bed, you can store things underneath it because the mattress rises. We have so much space, more than we've ever had just with that. And I want to tell you guys something. When we first moved in, we obviously didn't have enough money to buy a bed and a refrigerator. So back in the day, and we still use it, we have a balcony here. And this balcony was doubling as our refrigerator. And I'll show you. All of our dairy products, like milk, it froze now, by the way, because it got a little colder. But we have the sour cream. We put all these things outside. This was our original refrigerator. I'll show you the new one that we got a little bit later. But yes, we were and we still are storing food outside. Now, this vanity here, we actually got from Wild Berries. But when they sent it with missing parts. They sent it with holes in the wrong place. And we filed the report and they said, you know what? You can keep it, you can throw it away, we'll give you the money back. Well, what I did was I built it with spare parts from all the other things that we had already been building. This mirror is one of those light touch. It goes up in light, it goes down in light. Really handy for the night or when we're going to feed our son. And again, this is the flowers that we got for Ksenia. It makes for such a beautiful and modern look here in front of the bed. Now in the future, we're going to be putting a closet that's going to separate our room from a small living room that we're going to make. But what I'm sitting in right now is also the Vanity's chair. It's very comfortable, very nice. Ksenia loves this spot. It's probably one of her favorite things about this apartment. We have a nightstand on each side. I built these on our live feed. A lot of these things, by the way, I build on the live feed. If you guys tune in during the mornings of Saturday or Sunday, I'm usually building stuff because we are trying to furnish the apartment. And this is one of my favorite things because on the side of the bed here, you can put your charger, your phone, your keys, anything that you might sleep with. So these nightstands are really, really good. And you can see the difference between mine, which is empty, and Ksenia's. We do all of the feeding and all of the things on her side. She has the breast pump and things ready to go here with water, and such a handy thing, right? We have connections on both sides and it's just awesome. Next to the bed for now, because he's still a little young, we have Felix's bed. And we also built this changing station here. And this is where we take care of him. We have the Pampers down there. Everything fits here. Right now he's got the hiccups, so my wife is tending to him. But this is the majority of the room. But we also have a huge thing that doesn't belong to us. It was left here. It's very messy. We have a small table where we eat right now because we don't have our own table yet. Now it's time to show you the rest of the room. Hopefully Ksenia can get those hiccups under control, and then we'll continue. This is in the front of the apartment. When you come into the apartment, I put this to hang coats, and it looks so much like the area here. This looks like our backyard. I also built this thing for our shoes and for putting our other things like keys when you come out. This rug we kept because we don't have one yet. We're gonna buy one. This was here when we got here, and we have something for shoes over there. But eventually we're gonna be moving everything in order and putting it where it goes. So this is just as you enter, you can take your coat off. There's not been so much change here. The bathroom, I'm not sure when we moved in if we had this toilet, but I installed this toilet and I put this for the paper and some air freshener there. And this is the bath and shower. Very basic, but I did put some of these to put all of the different things that we use. 3 layers over here, and this is where Felix, this is where he takes showers in his bath. Very, very basic bathroom and toilet, but it's good because we make it work. It works good for us. And now it's time to show you the kitchen where the most change has been happening. Now, you have to understand that in Russia, in these older apartments, I mean, this is not that old. This is like 1980s or 1990s built. A lot of the things that were made, like the kitchen or the bathrooms, they're so weird because they're kind of like Lego pieces and they just make them. But it was my wife's wish to have a nice kitchen, and now I'm going to show you the things that she's chosen out, and we're slowly getting it together. But just keep in mind, this is a normal sized kitchen for this area of Russia. This is a small kitchen for the people watching perhaps from the West. I have to say this because it shocks a lot of people. Okay, so as we walk in through this hallway, you're going to notice these older things that we didn't actually buy, guys. These were here. I'm using these for spare parts for like legs and other things, handles. I'm using these as I build our own things, okay? Now, the things on top are ours. These are going to be moved. These cabinets are going to be thrown away eventually, and I'm going to be putting our table there. Now, on this side, actually, is where our real cabinets are, and I'm missing one there. But this is the color. This is the design. I also built these on some of these on live. I have some of my tools there. You can see how smooth that is. Okay, and this cardboard box is representing my future countertop. I'm just putting it there to get the form, but it's going to be, there's the refrigerator. We're going to be putting an oven here and a stove. The microwave is going to move on this side. The sink is going to go here. I have a lot of the pipes ready to go. The pipes are there to go into the sink area. Obviously, it's not done. This is just an update from 1 month since we got here. Now, because we are so small in space, this is the refrigerator, okay? I have to do something about the blinds, but this is the refrigerator. It's a candy refrigerator. I had to change how you open it because it used to open from the other side. But you can see we don't have a lot of things. We're going to fill it up slowly but surely. But that is the refrigerator. This is where the oven is going to go with the stove. Okay. I know it looks like it's very small, but in my opinion, it's a regular sized kitchen for Russia. So just so you can imagine, the sink will be here. It'll be a sink, maybe up to here. And then the rest is countertop. That's where the microwave will go. But in the future, we're going to put some cabinets on top. Here it's going to be countertop. Here is going to be countertop. There's going to be the stove and the oven there. And that's going to be an L-shaped kitchen with cabinets on top. And the table is going to be on the opposite side. The kitchen here, we thought, we looked through other people's apartments. They have it way different. It looks very bad because they have a table that's for like 2 people. And we're going to have a table that's for 3 or 4 or even 5 if we move it for after we're done cooking. So now it's time to show you the other room, which is Felix's room, and that's like my workshop right now. The reason why this is my workshop is I had about 10 things to build in here. I have one more to go for the kitchen, but I can't do it until the countertop is done. There is my son's bath. Shout out to my buddy Sasha out there in Krasnodar area. We have this on top because I put some tools up there. But this is storage right now, guys. There's my computer, but I have a bunch of tools and the utilities on it still because I'm using it. Really, this room has been the workshop. If there's going to be one room that's dirty, it's going to be this one. I truly believe that if I want to build this apartment, I need this workshop room because from here I can keep all of the trash, all of the building materials, all of the things that I need separated. I can go through them. And so my son doesn't have a room yet, and it's okay because you saw he's still small and he's sleeping next to us right now. Now I have to say, since we moved in with all of the furniture, with all of the different things that we've bought to settle in, we've spent about $700. This is with the bed, this is with all of the cabinets, this is with all of the kitchen stuff. It's been about $700. The bed cost about $350, and the rest has been with the cabinets. In my opinion, it's not been that much. You can tell me what you think about the pricing. I remember when we were buying the bed, they told us if we paid cash, we could pay less. It was the bed that was on display. We got a discount because it was on display. Xenia cleaned it and we paid with cash. So it was about $350 with the mattress and the bed frame. This is a very good deal because I need a good bed. My wife needs a good bed. She just delivered a baby and we're sleeping on clouds. And obviously the other things that I said for the cabinets, the stove, all of that other stuff adds up to about $300 and something too. You'd be surprised. The kitchen, the cabinets, each one, the one that costs the most is probably about $30. You buy them on Wildberries, you assemble them yourself, and I'm doing the majority of the work, right? My friend maybe will drop by to help me put on the countertop, but this is all do-it-yourself stuff, so it doesn't cost that much. So we're not really spending so much money, and we are trying to save. The refrigerator, I didn't count that actually. That was $370, $380 about there. So yeah, so it's been $1,000 something now. I didn't account for the refrigerator. I'm sorry about that because the refrigerator came in by itself some other time. But since we moved in, all of the things that we need now to eat, to feel comfortable, once I'm done, it'll be about $1,200 to $1,500 when I'm completely done. And I think that that's a great deal because the apartment cost $35,000 if you remember watching the original video. And so spending an extra $1,000 to $2,000 to get it livable, I think it's the deal of the year, especially because we're 5 minutes away from Lake Baikal. And this is an amazing place to go in the summer. And we're about 35 minutes from Baikalsk, where you can snowboard and ski. It's a great resort.
And you can leave comment which part of our apartment you like the most. But for me, I think it will be kitchen because it's all time perfect. Drink morning coffee in beautiful kitchen with our son. And I think it's really important to have our own apartment because when you have a baby, it's really good to give him own space, his own apartment, and in the future it will be only his.
And I said that once we had a kid, we might slow down on these videos, but right now my wife fed him, she put him to sleep, and we take turns doing this. But he's knocked out right now. He's part of our family, and it's not so intrusive, I think. I know there's gonna be people who hate, but I still feel like producing some videos and having Xenia be your birthday. You look beautiful today.
Thank you.
You gave me the most beautiful present in the world. You made me a father, and I hope that every day you feel special.
Thank you.
I love you, and thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys on the next one. So happy that Felix actually, he's not a paid actor. He's really asleep now.